What is up, guys? Nspire here, and welcome to another video. So this video is going to be something completely different, something that I'm not used to doing, but I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone for you guys and make different types of videos. So the video you're going to be watching today is a Season 10 tier list. Now I'll be ranking the best legends, the worst legends, the intermediate legends, talking about their tacticals and their ultimates. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. So we're going to be going in order on the way they have it on the website. So first off, we're going to be doing Bloodhound. Now Bloodhound is obviously going to be S tier. Just having a character that has wall hacks or scans and being able to see your enemies through walls is such a big help. Not to mention his ultimate helps speed that process up, and he can also scan beacons. Next we have Bangalore. Now I don't really know if she is a B or C tier legend. Her ultimate really isn't that useful, and I feel like her smokes are a little underwhelming, although they do help in some fights. So I feel like I'm gonna put her in C. So Caustic is next, and Caustic was meta a few seasons ago, and still a lot of people play him. His gas traps are very strong, and he's very easy to hold down a building with. If you're playing ranked and you're one of those teams that likes to just sit in buildings and play for RP, he has a very high pick rate for that playstyle. So I'm going to put him in A. Next we have Crypto. Now Crypto I think has the worst pick rate out of every legend in the game right now. He's kind of like Watson in a sense where his abilities aren't really up to par with the other legends in the meta right now. There's just so many better options, so I think I'm going to put him in D. It's just the way the current meta is with legends, and a lot of players playing aggressive and scan type characters. It just doesn't really make sense to play him right now. Next we have Fuse. Now Fuse recently got a buff to his grenades, so his grenade duration got extended by 2 times. And if you get caught inside his ult, you were illuminated to the entire team. So I feel like this buff was needed, but as for a place in the ranking system, I just don't know. I feel like he's a really good pick for pubs, but for ranked and just overall, I feel like I should put him in C. Next is Gibraltar. Now Gibraltar has been a meta character for I think every single season in Apex Legends. He's always getting buffed, and the nerfs he's received haven't really been that much of an impact. I think he's overall one of the best characters in the game. So in that case, I'm going to put him in S with Bloodhound. Next we have Horizon. So Horizon by herself is a really good character for pubs. Being able to throw your ult and just drag people in and basically get a free kill is super good. And if you pair her with other legends like Valkyrie or Caustic, it makes her even better. But I really feel like she is a mid-tier legend. She's not bad, but she's not good. So for that, I'm going to put her in B. So next up is Lifeline. Now Lifeline is one of those legends of the game where you either love her or you hate her. She is the only legend in the game that has a true support role in my opinion. You're obviously not going to pick her if you're going to be the first person going into fights, but also having a Lifeline on your team makes every fight a little easier. So for that case, I'm going to put her in B with Horizon. Next up we have Loba. Now I've seen Loba played at a really high skill level, but besides needing loot or ammo late game, I don't really feel like she's that great. And if you use her tactical the wrong way, it can get you killed. So I'm going to put her in D with Crypto. Now I know a lot of people like Loba and think she's really good, but in the current meta, in the current legend selection, I don't really see her being that great. Next up we have Mirage, and this is another character where I feel like it's just in the middle of the pack. He's not really the greatest and he's not super bad. He's honestly just really annoying to play against. But if you have a Mirage on your team that really knows what to do with his ultimate, it can really sway the way a fight is played because you're gonna have people shooting at random decoys and not your actual Mirage. So it can really give you that 1 or 2 seconds that you need to get it down. So I'm gonna be putting Mirage in C with the rest of the other ones. So Octane has kind of been a staple for Apex Legends for the past couple seasons. He went from being one of the worst characters in the game and nobody used him for team play to being one of the best, obviously paired with Revenant. But his jump pads give so much mobility and so many different ways to be able to get in and out of fights that I feel like he is still S tier. Now Pathfinder is one of those legends that doesn't get enough love in the game. He's probably one of the most fun legends to play in Apex Legends period, but I still think he needs a little buff to make him up to par with a bunch of other legends. But having a zip line for your teammates and being able to grapple into fights and making sure that you can knock at least one person is very helpful. So I'm going to be putting him in the A category. Next is Rampart, and I really don't know how I feel about this character. Now her shields that she puts up and her turret do massive amount of damage, but then again, any skilled player will know how to outmaneuver that and stay behind cover. So I feel like she's very situational, and I don't think I've ever ran into a really good Rampart before. I'm gonna put her down in D. So next up we have Revenant, everybody's most hated legend in the game. In all reality, he's just really good. Being able to silence your enemies and basically have a free get out of jail free card with his totem is just really good. It basically makes any non-confident team have the confidence to push in a fight knowing that they'll just get sent back and not get downed. So I'm gonna put him in A. In all reality, I would put this character in F just because of how broken he is. But for the sake of this video, I will leave him in A. Next up, we have the newest legend to the game, Seer. Now, I think this is the legend that has come out and have had the most broken abilities in the game. Being able to use your tactical and see where enemies are, see their health, flashbang them, and also do damage is just insane. And being able to throw your ultimate over an entire building and see where enemy footsteps are is basically a better version of Bloodhound. So in that, I'm gonna put him in S with the rest of them. Next, we have up Valkyrie. I feel like this is another mid-tier legend. Her ultimate being able to maneuver around the map and see what people are makes it easy for you guys in rank that like to go for RP and just being able to land on people, as well in pubs just going for high kill games. And her tactical makes it really easy to output a lot of damage on people camping behind boxes. So I feel like she's a really good character. But then again, I don't think she's top tier. So I'm gonna be putting her in B. Next up, we have my two main characters in Apex Legends, and they both are on completely different spectrums. So first up, Watson. Now, Watson is probably the worst character in the game besides Crypto. Your ultimate hurts your team more than anything. It'll stop ultimates, it'll stop your team's grenades. It's just a pain. And her tactical is literally a fence pole that does 15 damage. But in all reality, she's just really fun to play and outplay people with. But I think she's D tier. I think she needs a buff. She really does. Now up for Wraith. This is every sweaty TTV kid's dream character. Every movement god, zipline jumping, tap strafing, warlord character that strikes fear in everyone is obviously S tier. Now I feel like this is a very balanced chart. If you guys agree with me, please let me know down in the comments, or let me know what your chart would look like. If you like these types of videos, let me know also, because this isn't really something that I'm used to doing. And let me know if you would like to see more. Now I hope you guys enjoy this video, and we'll see you in the next one.